Imagine learning so fast that people start asking if you've unlocked some secret cheat code. It sounds impossible, but your brain already has the tools built in. Most of us just never learned how to use them. Today, I'm going to show you how to study so effectively that it feels illegal, but is completely backed by science. We're so used to studying the slow, painful way that we forget our brain wasn't designed for cramming, highlighting, or binge reading. In fact, most of the things students do every day barely help at all. So the real question is, what actually does make your brain learn faster? And more importantly, how can you tap into it without spending all day in a library? Let's start with the biggest shift. Most people think learning happens when you stare at something, your notes, the textbook, the slide deck. But the brain doesn't work like a sponge. It doesn't absorb information just because you look at it. It strengthens memories when it has to pull information out. That's why testing yourself, even when you get the answers wrong, builds memory far more effectively than rereading. Researchers have shown this again and again. One big review found that students who test themselves recall information up to twice as well as students who only read notes. It's like trying to get stronger by watching someone else lift weights. You only grow when you do the lifting. Here's a simple challenge. After you read a short section, close the book and try to explain it in your own words. Or jot down 5 quick questions about the material and answer them without looking. Even if you struggle, especially if you struggle, your brain is getting faster. Think of it like pushing your muscles just beyond comfort in the gym. That's exactly what your brain loves. But here's something weird. Even if you learn something well on day 1, your brain will try to delete it almost immediately. Within 24 hours, you can forget most of what you learned. Scientists have known this for more than a century. The good news is that there's a way to fight it without studying for hours. Review the material at spaced intervals today, in a couple of days, then a week later. These short check-ins act like tossing new wood on a campfire, just enough to keep the flame alive. Each review takes only minutes, but the memory becomes rock solid. People who use spaced repetition often remember things months later with almost zero effort, compared to friends who cram the night before and forget everything. Now you might be wondering, if self-testing and spaced review work so well, why doesn't everyone study this way? Because these methods feel harder. Our brains love things that feel easy or productive, like highlighting or rereading, even when they don't actually work. But a little mental effort is actually what accelerates learning. When the brain has to struggle just a bit, it rewires itself more deeply. Think of the last time you tried to remember someone's name. The moment you reach for it, you strengthen the exact pathways that help you remember it later. Struggle isn't failure. It's the secret fuel your memory craves. Comment what you're learning and subscribe for more tips. And here's another thing slowing people down trying to study for long, disconnected hours. The brain doesn't stay focused that long. Attention fades, memory tanks, and you end up rereading the same sentence 5 times. Short, intense bursts are far more powerful. Focus hard for about 25 minutes, take a quick break, then dive back in. These cycles match the natural rhythm of your attention, giving you more learning in less time. It's like sprinting versus jogging endlessly. The sprint wins every time. Some experts even suggest slightly varying the type of task in each sprint, like reading, then recalling, then summarizing, to give your brain a mini workout and prevent boredom. But there's a deeper layer to all of this. You can't recall what you never truly understood. Memorizing facts that don't make sense is like trying to hang a picture on a wall with no nail. Understanding gives your brain a framework, a web of connections. So memories have something to latch onto. A simple way to check your understanding is to explain the concept as if you were teaching it to someone much younger. If you can simplify it, you understand it. If not, you've found your gap. And gaps are where fast learning happens. You can also use stories, metaphors, or even silly analogies to make ideas stick. Think about learning physics by imagining tiny, invisible creatures pushing your homework around, or remembering biology by picturing your cells throwing little parties. Weird? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. The more links you create in your brain, the faster and stronger your memory becomes. Now, let's connect all the dots. When you combine active recall, spaced repetition, focus bursts, and real understanding, studying transforms. No more endless hours of passive reading. No more last-minute cramming disasters. You spend less time, remember more, and everything suddenly feels easier. Almost unfairly so. Your brain isn't fighting you anymore, it's working with you. And here's the final thought. Imagine what could happen if you applied this to anything, learning a language, mastering math, or even picking up a new skill like coding or playing an instrument. Your brain could go from slow and frustrated to fast and fluid. That's not hype, that's the science of learning at full speed. So here's the question to leave you with. What's one thing you're going to learn this week using these techniques? Once you experience how powerful your brain can be when it's working with you instead of against you, going back to the old, slow ways will feel almost impossible. Drop a comment and hit subscribe to keep learning faster.